So you might remember that I mentioned we were going to go out and buy a new air conditioning unit for upstairs. So I've got my Thai translator with me today.
Yeah.
Because buying something like this is not it's not like it is in Australia. We just go in the shop and order or order online. I'm challenged, of course, with the language barrier. So I thought I'd just take you through on the process. Anyway, tune in and don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, well, let's get going. Cue the intro. Yeah, so we first looked at Big C Extra the other day for the air conditioners, and so we've got an idea of pricing here. Again, sort of, we've got the Sharp, the Samsung. There's a couple of models on Samsung. They come in around the sort of the price I wanted to pay. They've got the Daikin here, which is a very popular Australian brand. But looking at the price in the Daikin, it's 20 to 25% more expensive than the Samsung and the Sharp. So what we're just trying to do now is work out the additional prices for the installation. The actual fitting is included in the price. So in the case here, the Sharp one here, I think it was $16,990 or $16. I'll just go this way. Hold on. I was wondering where the Panasonic range was. Yeah. Okay, so here's a Panasonic one. Again, that's 9,200 BTU. It's too small. Right. We want 12,000 BTU around about there. And here's a Panasonic here is 26,000. No, too expensive. So I think we'd go for the Samsung or the Sharp. Yeah. So as I was saying, so we're in what is it? It's the hardware store, not Big C. HomePro. That's right. So the installation cost is free, but there's usually an additional cost there for the brackets, for brackets and so on. What do you say?
Finished.
One more.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Sharp, there's no models in the Sharp. So we're just checking out the price of the Samsung here. We'll go back over to Big C in a minute and sort of do the negotiations over there as well.
Just looking some.
Another thing we're looking at getting is one of these evaporative air conditioning cooling units for downstairs, simply because of the fact that, like the normal sort of pedestal fans just don't blow any air. I don't want to put an air conditioner downstairs because the doors are open and closing all the time, and so there's really no effective cooling you're going to get. Really sort of, like for the work environment that they use, it's an evaporative cooler. Should do the job, at least to give them a bit more comfort level downstairs when they're working. But anyway, so, the biggest challenge that you're going to have as a foreigner over here is the whole negotiation process. This is where you're going to need to have somebody who speaks Thai. And of course I have my lovely translator here. I use my translation app for the technical words, but she knows what I'm talking about, don't you? You know what I say, don't you?
She showed me one for my birthday.
Oh, she wants lottery tickets. I give up.
Yeah. Good.
So she's trying to justify to me why we should play the lottery tickets and everything else. I tell her the fact that the only people that can actually sort of benefit from a lottery ticket is the people who don't need it. They're a scam, right? They're designed to keep the poor people poor because the chances of winning are ridiculous. Right? You might as well keep the 100 baht and go and buy some food. But hey, this is Thailand. You don't try to argue with them. Anyway, so we're going to go upstairs. I think go up this way now. Have a look again at the pricing in. She's on about her car. Job first.
Just show.
I tell you, job first. Okay, job first, then we get car. Okay. Yeah, so that's one of the challenges. As I said, one of the challenges you're going to get. I tell my friend how.
Joking, I'm crazy.
When you're trying to negotiate anything here, it's going to be really helpful either have a sales representative that really speaks good English so you don't get ripped off, or have a Thai translator. So if you don't have access to somebody that can help you with the discussions of the things you want to buy, you're going to need hire my girl. You go and buy her something nice, she'll come and help you. No, I'm not trying to pimp you up, darling. When it comes to evaporative air conditioners, they really don't work very well in what they call a humid environment, which is what Bangkok is, but they're going to give a better cooling just than a normal pedestal fan. That's what I'm getting at. So with an evaporative cooler, that's how they get the temperature difference. They use water evaporation to cool the heating element inside the house without having a compressor. They only give you about a 2 to 3 degree temperature drop overall from the ambient temperature, but they also increase the humidity in the room. So you need to have good ventilation. But as I said, downstairs we've normally got 2 to 3 doors open downstairs anyway, so that's all right. And to get more cooling, you can put one of these cooling bricks in your freezer, which will also increase their efficiency. Right, so she's now going through the discussions on that. But as I said, after 4,888 baht, it's got a nice flow of air.
This one can make cool.
Yeah, so this one
no have.
Yeah, this one here you can put. Yeah, it's just telling me I know how they work. It's all right. So rather than have an evaporative, they force the air over a cold brick, which does the same thing, but it's like there's one that has more cooling for a shorter period of time, and one that has less cooling, but you only have to top it up with cold water. But as I said, it's for downstairs, so that's what I'm getting at. We're still looking at the air conditioning units, so we'll see how we go here. Now, of course, with the Samsung here, they actually want more for the same unit here. So that's the 12,000 BTU. There's one for 14,400. There's this model here. They want 2,400. So again, I wish I could read the actual descriptions. Would make life a bit easier. So again, I'm going to leave that part of it for Chanya to make the final decision. I've said, let's spend around about 18,000 baht for the air conditioning unit, and we have a budget of about 5,000 for the evaporative cooler. We'll just see how we go with that. So I think we're going to go for the Samsung here at 16,990 from Big C Extra, because they have the evaporative cooling system that.
I'll downstairs same.
No.
In the HomePro same price this one, right?
Yes, we have this one for Mayor's room.
No, just for wait for a long time for take air condition.
Okay, so we're having a bit of a negotiation here. From Big C Extra, the Samsung unit we're looking at, it's going to take a week to install, whereas for the same price, we can get the Samsung over there. Right, the same price for the Samsung, same model, because they have it in stock, so they can install probably tomorrow. Well, they won't install tomorrow because tomorrow is a public holiday. Vishnu Day tomorrow, darling. Holiday tomorrow. I think nobody working tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. So, okay, so that's the way we go. I think we get this one here. We get the evaporative cooler from here, and we'll get the air conditioner from HomePro. Oh well. So again, back at HomePro here, and we're looking at the Panasonic this time. Now before they looked more expensive, but it tells me that there's a 12,000 BTU in the Panasonic. Normal price for this unit was 21,000 baht. It had been reduced down to 18,500 baht, and today only it's reduced again by another 1,500 baht. So this again comes into really working with somebody who can speak the language and ask some specific questions. You might have to do a bit of leading with the questions to sort of make sure you're getting a good deal. But this particular unit has an air purifier as an included part of the package. It might only have a 5-year warranty as opposed to a 10-year warranty, but you know, more than likely when we move house and try to unpack these things from the location, there's usually a good chance that they break anyway. So we're not, you know, like we're looking at, you know, like probably the maximum lifespan of this unit is 3 years anyway. Yeah, so looks like we're going to get everything from HomePro today, because they have the same evaporative cooler with the ice brick system for the same price as Big C. It wouldn't surprise me if the fact that the overall holding company that for Big C and HomePro is actually the same company, but I haven't really researched that, so there you go. Now she's trying to convince the shop assistant here that we want it installed tomorrow. I'm saying you've got no chance with that, seriously. Tomorrow is Buddha Day, or Buddha Vishnu Day, right? It is a religious holiday. Nobody in their right mind will work tomorrow. Even alcohol sales are banned tomorrow because it's part of their religion. But she's definitely trying to see. You want them to see if they can tomorrow. She's trying to give her cute little eyes and batter. Please, can you make tomorrow?
I want to know this here service good or not.
I think it's okay.
Don't worry for 2-3 days, but I want to know. Okay?
Yeah, so as I said, when you get a translator, right, to come with you for your shopping, make sure you get a pretty one who can do the, my little eye thing. Well, there she is, doing the paperwork to have it installed for Thursday. No amount of eye batting and sad faces could get them to do it tomorrow. It is a holiday tomorrow. Actually, it's such a holiday, the fact that she's even off work today as well. But let's not go into that. Anyway, so she's going to tell them where it is on the map and where we're going, and that's usually part of the case because the drivers, they need maps. It always surprises me with everybody here in Thailand. I know I'm filming now, of course. A lot of people stand around as shop assistants, something we just never see in Australia, and I think shop assistants are almost a thing of the past. Just as a side note, one thing I really am missing from Australia is a barbecue. Been having a look at this particular model here, 1690, it's a sort of charcoal burner, but it's a square charcoal burner as opposed to a round one. It's got a good plate area for your food. So that's definitely on my shopping list as well, because, you know, I love a good barbecue. There always seems to be an abundance of paperwork when we come to do these things. That's all I need, that one there. Paperwork to tell you where to install it. Obviously the debit the store inventory stocks, and I've been quite sure that this looks like the invoice. But yeah, it's just a fairly straightforward process. It just seems to be, you know, overly officious with the way everything sort of comes together. Of course, the real thing here is don't get stressed about it. It'll happen. It'll all work. As long as you've got somebody to look after your interests, it always seems to go through smoothly without any problem whatsoever. Go to pay now, yeah. So service free for Farang, but Farang pay with credit card now.
No. For Farang service.
Say again.
But Farang pay credit card now. You see?
Okay, so that's the air conditioning unit ordered, and they will come out 2 days from now and install that. It'll probably cost me a couple $100 baht as a tip for usually they bring 2 installers, that's what happened last time. And there's an extra charge of about 1,200 baht for all the brackets.
You want to break? Okay.
Yeah, we were out of Wazza last Saturday and walking through around that place, I tripped up and my bad foot fell down a hole, so I've had a swollen toe for the last 3 days. It's been quite inconvenient, but such is life. I'm getting old. What happened to be my arthritis toe as well, which is a pain in the ass. Actually, a pain in the toe anyway. Anyway, I'm rambling again as usual. Anyway, so we've ordered up from HomePro, and now we're back to Big C again, and we'll order the we'll buy the evaporative cooler and wheel that out to the car and take that home today. So one thing you have to get used to in Thailand, it's not like Australia, or I don't know how it works in the US. Australia is very efficient with these types of things. You'll do your research online, you'll make a decision, and you'll probably go down to 1 or 2 choices. Trying to do that in Thailand is still all too new for them. So there's a lot of walking. Luckily we've got like Big C and HomePro in the same block, so that makes life a bit easier for us. But if you don't have them in that sort of close location, you might be finding yourself 3 or 4 car trips between different sort of locations just to finalise what you want to buy. Just get used to it. It's just the way it happens in Thailand, and it's not going to improve overnight. Well, this is another thing I might have mentioned on a previous video, is normally when you're buying an electrical appliance from one of these retail stores, invariably every time that they've bought something, they'll actually plug it in for you and make sure that it works. I don't know exactly what that's all about, like it's never happened for me in Australia, but I'm guessing that maybe there's some sort of warranty disclaimer or some sort of process going on. I'm not quite sure what it is, but when you see it happening, don't worry, it's still a brand new unit. They've taken it out of the box. You see that they take it out of plastic as well, so don't be alarmed. It's really they're just checking to make sure the electrics work, so that when you get it home, you're not disappointed. Maybe it's just a Thai way. Personally, I think it's quite good. So she just finds out that the assistant here, he's from Sukhothai as well. Yeah. Balai. Oh. Amazing.
Not really far.
Not too far. Well, there you go. So we've bought the air conditioner that'll be installed in 2 days. We've bought the evaporative cooler, which is in the car now. We've had lunch, and now we're going to go home and cool Mum down. Okay.
Okay.
I think she's hot. She wants to cool down now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, see you again. See you in a couple of days. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bui bui.
Bui bui.